What's going on, everybody? This is an episode from the No Gimmicks Needed Wrestling podcast. Do you like podcasts and you want to see the full podcast? Make sure you check out the No Gimmicks Needed Wrestling podcast on all your podcast platforms, such as Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, Spotify, iHeartRadio, among many others. But you're listening to the episode right here on YouTube, so make sure you hit that like button and below, and make sure you hit the subscribe button to NC Studios and NC Level Up for all your gaming needs. This is the Nerd Coalition. Enjoy the show. Greg Hamilton, who was the announcer for Friday Night Smackdown, and Shinsuke Nakamura, or the best in the world, Shane McMahon. Yes, he's the popular ring announcer. He's a really pretty good ring announcer, and you know him from all the 2K games where they had to replace him with JoJo. Had to replace JoJo with him, and they probably had to do the same thing for 2K22 because he got released for a rant that he put on Twitter.
Oh, sorry. I just seen something.
About what?
Sorry, it's unrelated to Jericho Cruise, but I'm thinking about getting it because why not?
You said you think about going back?
I'm thinking about going to this Jericho Cruise that they just announced just now.
I about to say I heard the last one wasn't too good. So,
no, I mean it's like soon. They just had it like last week, and it's already in March. That's very soon.
Wow. Well, so first of all, Greg Hamilton. Let's do it this way. He issues a thing on Instagram. So this is what he says. I'm gonna read it to you verbatim. And then we're going to go into what happened. Because he says, after 6 years and 52 weeks a year, it's time to say goodbye. First and foremost, don't let the internet or social media gas you up. This was a mutual respect departure from a great company. Nothing but respect from both sides. It's business. We all know our word. Also, understand that what you see on social media is exactly that. It's not real life, especially for your favorite superstars. They are human beings with real lives and incredible, in all capitals, and incredible human beings. The hate, the bullying that is read and internalized by real human beings, not characters, that needs to be said for my friends. And as I get older, my mother is in her 70s, my sister Jessie, who has cerebral palsy, those are my priorities. Not chasing fame, not being on television. 52 weeks a year became too much without our mental health. Without our mental health, we have nothing.
He just randomly came to this conclusion after he had a disagreement. Randomly.
Oh no, we get into this. We have nothing but without our mental health, we have nothing. But man, what a ride! There are truly no fans like the WWE Universe. Wow, 6 continents over 6 years. Embracing your love and passion has truly changed me as a person. I am forever grateful. And for one last time, one fall, I don't work there anymore, so you are allowed to say it now. Okay. Fine. If his sister has cerebral palsy, it's hard to deal with that stuff like that. I wouldn't know, but that's
sometimes it can be.
For his mother, everybody needs mental health type thing I hear. But this is the problem, okay? I read that and it seemed like they had like they went their own ways, but that ain't how it happened. And it's amazing how he said twice, not once, twice in the same post. Don't believe read on social media, because what happened is he tweeted West Side Gun about using his voice in a song of his. For those who don't know West Side Gun, he's a rapper, and he is a huge WWE fan. He has been seen with Finn Balor. He has the belts. He's like Wale when it comes to being a fan of WWE. So, and he has used WWE content in his songs and albums before, correct?
I'm assuming. I don't know who he is, so I'm assuming
so he has before. Keep that in mind. So when Greg Hamilton heard this, Greg Hamilton tweets out, "Well, at Westside Gun at Buffalo Kids Gallery, let's hope that since you stole, all capitals, my voice for your incoherent kindergarten fables, that you save up enough delivering for DoorDash because you are fucked." And he has the angry face there. "You'll be paying me for years. Apologize and I'll think about not collecting every dime for the rest of your life. So I can just get WWE lawyers. That's okay too. Settle with my lawyer and don't ever use my voice again. So wrong." And then he kept on going. He said, "TikTok, the longer this goes, the longer I have in court. You ready to settle, or do you want to dance with WWE lawyers? It's a slam dunk. Price goes up by the day. It was 20K, but at noon Eastern, it's 30K, and we go to court." That's what he said.
I don't know who he think he was, though.
And I'm like, take a step back, and you gotta realize, who the fuck is Greg Hamilton?
Yeah.
Who the legit fuck is Greg Hamilton? And you know what his downfall was? You know what the downfall was?
For saying I'm gonna get the WWE lawyer?
Exactly. Vince ear went up like, screw it up. Like, well, hold on.
I present your tone, sir.
The whole I reset your tone. This man, who you going to tell? You going to just tell WWE that they're going to fight for you on your behalf? Who is Greg Hamilton? And first of all, the reason why I said, remember what I said, because remember, Westside Gun has been using WWE content in his songs before. You don't think his team went to WWE? WWE is very strict with their content. Very strict. You can't even put up a WWE video, and if you got maybe like a 5-second clip of something of theirs, they will take that shit down. I know this. All right, they own the names. People can't use their own names because they are protective of their content. You don't think they gave this man permission to use that content?
I mean, yeah, I think so.
Business-wise, because you got people on there talking about, so wait a minute, Greg Hamilton, don't nobody know who Greg Hamilton is unless you're a wrestling fan. So if he knows who you are, he want to put you over in a song, like in wrestling, don't sell it. You probably should be happy you're being put over, because who the fuck is Greg Hamilton? But I'm not even looking at it at that way. I'm looking at it as, you don't think this man went and he got his team to ask WWE? You think he could just go out there just because he's a rapper that... Once again, if you're not part of the rap game, probably don't even know. I barely even know who this guy is. My wife do. If you're not a hip-hop head or know what's going on, you won't even know who this guy is. This guy name is not Flow Rider. So, in other words, you think Vince is going to let some random rapper come up in here and just use his content, and Vince ain't going to get his money for it? Stop.
Excuse me.
Stop. And Greg Hamilton, this is his fault. He brought this shit on himself. But now he wants to turn around and make it seem like, my mental health was getting the best of me. I hate when people don't throw in mental health if you don't mean it, because there are people out here that are seriously suffering from mental health. Serious issues with mental health. But every time somebody, don't want to get their way, they want to throw mental health, him, Ben Simmons, shit like that. That kind of stuff makes me angry.
Oh, random shot at Ben Simmons. Okay.
Random. You know what I'm saying? But, when people
I can't play in Philly. What do you mean?
The random struggles that people go through in everyday life, that doesn't need to be fabricated now, because I have a fear that this is where we're going to be going, in the near future. And I hate it. I truly hate it. And it seems, he wants to tell everybody, don't believe what you read. You put this on social media, and you thought if you deleted it, they wouldn't find it. They found it. They found it. And this is what happened. You try to bring WWE in this day as if, like, they got my back. Like, they probably said, who the hell? They probably said, who the hell is Greg Hamilton? Like, really? Like, behind you? What the fuck is this? They must get rid of him. You don't bring out niggas. First of all, and WWE's all about PR. You ain't bringing us down. You know what I'm saying? With any of your nonsense. I'm not sitting here saying that WWE believes all that PR bullshit. I ain't saying that. I said that they are PR and they got to maintain their image, and they care more about the image than Greg Hamilton. And that is fact. Am I lying?
No, you quite right.
So, when you heard this news, because I'll text you about it, what did you think?
I was just like, what? Why, first of all, why would you even... The thing that messed him up was just saying that. Just saying that one part. If he wouldn't have said that one part, he would have been good. But for him to be like, I'm getting the WWE lawyers on you. Messed him up.
Well, and first of all, this ain't the only time that Greg Hamilton has been caught or called out for having some kind of, just inappropriate tweet. Said that
I know when Leo Rush announced his retirement, he was like, "Who cares?"
Yeah,
like, dang.
I was like, "What the fuck is the problem?" You know what I'm saying? Like, he and some people say he had a lot of racial undertone tweets and stuff like that under there. So I'm like, what is his problem? But sure, and once again, he can't mind his business, but all of a sudden now he tell you about to mind their business. Stop it.
Mm-hmm.
He tell you about it. Don't be. We're here. It's amazing how they tell everybody don't go to social media because they, we're human beings and we got problems and issues, but yet you don't listen to your same words.
You mean like how WWE has a Be a Star campaign in Saudi Arabia?
Yes.
I'm just saying. Just asking.
Yes.
Don't be a bully. Be a star. Unless you're a woman, we'll murder you.
Exactly. Like that is some contradicting. You're doing this the wrong way bullshit. That's what it is. That's exactly what it is. And I'm like, Greg, what the fuck would you say? I'm not going to take away the man's talent for being a good announcer, but they will find another announcer.
Mm-hmm.
What's the guy Rome name?
Austin Rome.
Yeah. There you go. Hey, you want a promotion? That's not, bro. If your name ain't Roman or the New Day, you expendable.
Well, Usos too.
Yeah. Look, Vince has his favorites that what they do, and right there, Usos has to be one. Roman, the New Day. Look, because remember when that sex tape came out years ago, who the one who took all the heat for that?
Brad Maddox.
Well, he wasn't even working there. Paige took the heat for that.
What heat did she take?
Say what?
What heat did she take?
She took the heat for that being. Brad Maddox took the.
I think it was her. It was her. She got heat when she didn't really get heat because they didn't fire her.
Fair.
They didn't suspend her. She wasn't even wrestling at the time, and her movie came out. So she didn't really. She took the heat as far as like getting made fun of, but other than that, she didn't get no heat.
Yeah, Brad Maddox took the heat. I said because Xavier took no heat.
She was the GM after that, by the way.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying.
Yeah, Brad took the heat.
They promoted her movie. The only heat that she got was saying Paige here.
Yeah. But that and Xavier Woods took no heat neither at all. They actually made a joke on TV.
Oh yeah, he made a joke on TV and at an award show he was hosting.
Exactly. So yeah, so Vince got his favors. You know what I'm saying? That's just not going nowhere. But then, sorry, Greg Hamilton, you are expendable. You are expendable. And that's just that's the way it is. And he really should be ashamed. He really should be ashamed of himself. And I'm just like, this didn't have to happen this way. And you were talking about mental health, and then people are human beings. How come you didn't treat Westside Gun like a human being? How come you ain't be like this? Look, I want to personally or privately contact you and be like, look, I didn't appreciate you using my voice, or he could have been like, WWE cleared it with me because you don't own your voice. Or my bad, I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? It was a thing. I apologize. It could have been handled so much differently. But the way he came
apologize.
Exactly. But the way he came at him, and with the disrespect he came at him, it was unnecessary. And you want to talk about?
It was like Will Smith in that one episode. Back up, back up. My goodness, my goodness.
It might be exactly. And I'm like, and out of all that, I was like, that's very unfortunate because everybody wants to be treated like a human being, and our mental health is fragile and all stuff. And don't believe what you hear on social media, but yet you turn right back around and you just you treat all of these people, not the way you want to be treated. And I was like, okay, so sure, everybody wants to ignite their own privilege, so. Sure. Well, I mean, like I said, that shit is on him. He'll find another job. Wherever he probably wants to go.
Ring of Honor open back up.
Shit, open back up. There you go. I mean, like, wait till April and see. Let's see what happens. But in the meantime, no. I mean, I don't. It's like you want us to feel sorry for you, but you brought this shit on yourself. And and me personally, I don't understand that. So, all right, shit. I guess that's what it is.